We about to dress the culture. Yeah, we about to dress the culture, We about
Brick by brick, you get your boy Big Wall, and this is Address the Culture. And today we back with another exciting episode. Who we got coming through the culture today is somebody who's been, etching out her lane in hip hop, representing for the ladies, doing it in a major way, got a unique sound, got a unique vibe. That's why when I got in tune with her, I had to bring her through the culture. The one, the only, hailer from the East Coast, New York, Miss starquiasha. How you doing today?
Thank you for having me. I'm doing well. How you doing?
2 feet no heartbeat. I can't complain at all. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. On this platform, I like to shine light on people who add to the culture instead of taking away from it. You know what I mean? Who really have a passion for this game, because we know, like, and this game ain't no flowers, man. It's a long road to the top. It's a lot of bumps. There's a lot of bruises. It ain't a lot of good jobs. You're doing good. You're killing it. So on this platform, I want to shine light on those. So that's why I had to have you come through.
Okay, that's dope. Thank you for having me.
No problem. So first thing, we're going to go ahead and kick it off. First thing I want to know is, how did you get your name?
So my mother named me, so that's my actual name.
Okay.
My mother did name me that.
Okay.
That was in 90s. Quasha was the big thing back then. Star. Everybody would star something or something Asia, something Quasha. But yeah, I actually just started going by my first name. Before I used to go by Star Smiles, but it's just like I had a change in heart, change in style of music, everything. I felt like I was being my true self, so that's why I put it back to my actual name.
Yeah, that's dope. When I first heard your name, I thought it was a name that you know what I mean, that you created it as a stage name. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to mom for knowing her baby was gonna be a star. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let's talk about it.
You do something right, exactly.
Yeah. Shout out to you, mom. So with all that being said, who is starquiasha?
All right, starquiasha is a girl from the Bronx. Like I said, a lot of people don't know because they see. So I was formerly known as Star Smiles, right? I used to battle rap. I used to be a battle rapper. So my whole style changed like entirely. Like I've been on Queen of the Ring. I'll give you a background of me. I was engaged to T-Rex for 3 years.
Okay.
And then I don't know, life just was different. Life changed, and like I said, I really went on like a spiritual journey. So I've started knowing myself more than what I thought I did at the time. And I was just being true to myself. So my new music now, under starquiasha, not so much under Star Smiles, is really just me, how I am. My personality, the way I talk, the way I joke around, everything. It's me every day. So it's just more true than it was previously. So that's why I decided for, that.
Yeah, I get it. You coming from the battle rap background, you know what I mean? What was it like coming up, battling, and because in battle rap, man, you gotta kill. You know what I mean? Especially for the ladies. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now we got the Kings versus Queen with URL and Queen of the Ring. So now the league is, female battle rappers get way more shine than ever before, which is super dope. You know what I'm saying? Because the ladies can definitely spit. But how was it coming up? You know what I'm saying, in a battle rap world and having to kind of claim your spot?
It was dope. Like it matched with the way I grew up. I would say, because New York is is rough. You always cutting ass. You always joking on somebody. You always got a lot of New Yorkers are known for having fast comebacks, fast talkers. So it was natural in a sense in that way. I enjoyed it a lot because it really was like, all right, well, you got X amount of minutes to show everybody what you got, and it ain't no start over. It ain't no punch me in when you do a song. It ain't none of that. It's just right then and there. You getting crazy.
That's
or
a
you
fact.
lose it, or you choke it, or you doing something. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I love the battle rap because it's so much in the moment, and it shows your craft right there. And it's like you got one time to either fuck up or you got one time to shine.
That's a fact.
You know, you're only as good as your last performance. So, you know,
that's a fact.
I loved it for that craft. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, man. Battle rap is one of them things, man. So did you ever feel any pressure? You know what I'm saying? Being a female MC, you know, because I know you was rapping against the dudes, the guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you had to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So did you feel any pressure having to rap against some of the guys? I'm pretty sure you probably went round for round with Rex a couple times.
All the time.
Come on, man. I bet you them battles in the crib was legendary. Huh?
That definitely helped more than anything, because it's like a lot of females don't have that opportunity, and I feel like if you don't have that opportunity where like you can spar with a man or even spar with another female, whatever it is, you ain't gonna get no better. You only gonna be as good as you think you are. Versus somebody actually pressuring you like, nah, I'll do that ball again, or say that certain way, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. Or somebody just coming at your head and you just gotta come back, and you better come back. You know what I mean? You better not try to laugh it off and walk away. You better say some shit back.
Yeah, so, this ain't that.
It definitely ain't that.
Yeah. All that's dope. Okay, so with all that being said, how did you first get your start in music?
In music, all right. So, like when I started battle rapping in 2012. Then I later on, a couple of years later, I decided like, you know what, I'm gonna just focus on the music, because I felt like I liked the whole in the moment and crunching somebody, killing somebody, and all that. But I knew that I felt I can express myself way differently and way better with music. So that's why I decided to go with the music journey. And then at the beginning, I was still under Star Smiles, you know, making music, whatever. So I started to get the traction because it's like, oh, well, you know, a lot of battle rappers are not known for making music. And if they do, it ain't that great, you know?
And not good music.
You got a few that do it, like you got a Surf, and you got certain people that, you know, nice with it. But a lot of people,
good.
They sound like they rapping, they battle rapping on the beat.
Yeah.
So I think that's what attracted people to me. It was like, well, she really sound good on the beat. Some people even say I sound better on the beat than I did battle rapping. So I took heed to that, and it was like, you know, when don't try to fix something that ain't broke, right? They say.
Yeah.
So I ran with that, and I just thought keep going with it. I was out here, 105, you know, our radio station out here. I was on there. I did a freestyle and everything, and my name just started coming up from that. Then I just took it a whole nother lane and just started, you know, with my new music now, like how I-95 is and my other things are. Yeah. And then people just was like, oh yeah, she's serious. So it's like, it was more so of a people are only gonna take you serious as you take yourself. And that's then as people saw me taking myself serious, it's like, oh yeah, we right here with her. We right here with her. So that's how it happened for me.
Yeah, we locked in. That's a fact, man. Cause you definitely got a dope sound, man. When I heard your music, I could definitely tell you were seasoned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you unique. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that I like about you, you're not trying to be something that you're not. You know what I mean?
Can't be.
Period. Yeah. And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? In a real way, no doubt. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, with all that being said, who inspires you to make the music that you make?
I gotta all right. So everybody know Lauryn Hill is my favorite artist. Like I got her tatted.
Okay. Hey, let me see it. Let's okay.
Lauryn my favorite artist. Like that's one of my biggest inspirations. Then I bring it to the Hoes and Nas. J. Cole's one of my favorites. Kendrick's. I want to when the time come, I definitely want to be labeled with the people I just mentioned.
Yeah,
so that's definitely my inspiration when it comes to music. I do listen to a lot of R&B music, so sometimes you will hear that in my music. But it'll always still be bars on top of it, that's why people be like, wait, what's going on? Because she's spitting bars, but it got a melody to it. So Lauryn Hill, I definitely would say that's biggest inspiration. Definitely.
That's dope. Shout out to Miss Hill. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a legend. Definitely a classic. You know what I mean? With that being said, it sounds like you got because the names that you pick are people who I consider not only legends, but they love this shit we call hip-hop. Like it's a passion for it. It's about the bars. It's about the legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like with the people you named, it wasn't about the bread. It was
Right,
about hip hop.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So it seems like you got that in you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
a
yeah,
real
definitely
true
do.
love for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, with your love and the music that you create, how would you describe it?
It's a vibe. It's a feeling.
Mm,
Every song I make it gives you some kind of feeling and puts you in some kind of space. And that's the
mm.
goal, honestly. I want you to be able to listen to my music 5 years from now and remember the first time you listened to it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
want you to think about,
yeah,
oh shit, I remember I was fucking with this one or whatever it is. You know, I was working
yeah.
this job, whatever it is you were doing at that moment. I want to keep that. I'm really huge on vibes and energies and spaces, so I make sure I put that into my music because I want other people to feel that same thing. So yeah.
That's dope. You know, music, that nostalgia. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When you hear that song, it take you right back to the first time.
Mhm.
I don't care if it was when your OG was playing it and she was in there
Exactly.
cooking and you watching it. Like it takes you right back there. You know what I'm saying?
You could
Every
smell how
single
the
time.
room smelled at that time. Everything. You
Man,
get everything all about
everything. That's a
it.
fact. That's a
Mhm.
fact. You know what I'm saying? And it's a drought on that. It's definitely a drought on that. There's a few artists that still in that lane that create that kind of nostalgia, that timeless kind of vibe. But it's a drought on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Everybody thinking about it. It's so short term. Is what they call it, like popcorn, like microwave.
yeah,
Everything is so
microwave.
short term. Yeah.
Yeah,
And people, I don't think
yeah.
people think about that long term thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, shout out to you for trying to reach them goals, cause
Thank
you
you.
know what I'm
Thank
saying.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
doubt, no doubt.
Thank you.
So when you get in the studio, what's your creative process like?
So I don't go to the studio unless I got at least 3 things to record about. I don't
Okay,
like. I'm
I
not one of them
feel
people.
you.
I hate going to the
Line them
studio and
up,
recording
knock them
myself.
down.
I hate that. Like I don't do that. And I'm very because I came from the battle rap mode. Is like I'm good at remembering and all that, so it don't take me that long to really like. I'm not one of them people that just take forever in the studio, nothing like that. I got it down
Yeah,
pat. I might
yeah,
play around with the flow or something like that, but like verbatim, word for word, I've got it down pat. Because
yeah,
just from that
yeah,
background of being a part of battle rap, you had to
yeah.
remember a certain amount of minutes,
Absolutely.
So yeah, honestly, my studio sessions be like how the music is. It's really a vibe. I'm not one of them people that have a million people in the studio. How the people, New York be known for that sometimes.
Yep, that's a fact.
I don't really I don't do that too much. But yeah, I like to get to it and stay focused with it. I don't like to play around. I don't really drink like that or smoke like that in the
Yeah,
studio. It really be like it's work for me. It's work time.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I look at it as a craft. So I definitely take it serious as a craft.
Very strategic,
Yeah.
calculating, as they
Yeah.
say, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Absolutely.
I dig it. Assassin coming in, handling
Absolutely. Hello.
playing no games, huh? All
Gotta
right,
be.
talk your shit. I'm just saying, you know what I'm
Best.
talking about. So with your sound and your style, because you definitely got a unique vibe.
Yeah.
Who would you hear yourself collabing with?
I would love to collab with Black.
Mm,
I would love to collab
that's
with
dope.
I don't know if you know the R&B artist Giveon.
Okay,
I would
okay.
love. It's a lot of people like Big Sean's. I would love to collab with. J Cole is obviously on my list. Kendrick's on my list. There's a lot of people. There's a couple of people that like I. Some how they ask, oh, you think you keep up with? I know I can keep up with them. So
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. I can dig it, man. Like all that's legendary. You know what I'm saying? And I would definitely like to hear some of those collabs. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Especially
Yeah.
with your background, getting on
Right.
the track with yeah, man. That should be a movie. You know what I'm talking
Right.
about? Yeah. So
We're
what
gonna
we gonna
manifest
do?
that. Speak it into
Huh?
existence, right? We're gonna speak that
What you
into
say?
existence. I said we're gonna speak that into existence.
That's a fact. That's a
Right.
fact. We gonna put that out in the atmosphere. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a fact. That's a fact. So what we gonna do now? We're gonna take a pause for the cause for our sponsor, the Big Gas Tour. Shout out the Networking Queen. Shout out to DJ Domino. Bears believe we out here working, coming to a city near you, and we'll be right back to address the culture. You feel me?
I got that fire, Gucci, Fendi, Yaya. Counting up this motherfucking money and designer. If we stand around us, guaranteed that you can find us. Everybody running, holding up their lighters. I got that fire, Gucci, Fendi, Yaya. Counting up this motherfucking money and designer. If we stand around us, guaranteed that you can find it. Everybody rolling, holding up their lighters. I got that fire. Pour the drink in my dub cup.
You already know we back at it, you know what I mean? We back here with starquiasha, you know what I'm saying? Dropping them jewels, telling her a story. So look, we're gonna go and get right back into it. We ain't here to play no games. We finna address the culture. Now, if you could share the stage with any artist, dead or alive, we're gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? And you know the vibes I'm talking about. 80, 90,000. The arena packed to the bit, from the floor to the top, from the middle to the back. You know what I'm talking about? You tell everybody, put their cell phones up, you know what I'm saying? Light up the building, you know, chill bump shit. You know the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Superstar shit. If you could share the stage with any artist in the world, dead or alive, what artist you gonna do that with?
It would have to be Miss Lauren. It has to be. It has to be. I probably wouldn't be able to speak. I probably wouldn't even say nothing in the beginning, but it would have to be Miss Lauren, honestly. It would have to. And like, I don't know if you ever seen her perform, like the way they change the tones and the vibe, the music, it's never really the same beat of the actual original song. All of that is a vibe. So that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'll probably cry at first, but that would be amazing. It would be, I would pull myself together afterwards. It would be amazing though. For real.
Yeah, that's dope. You know what? I should have seen that coming. You know what I mean? The love is skin deep.
I got sense on me, right? It's real.
The love is skin deep.
You know it's real. It's real.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. Oh man, I can dig it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We both know the internet is a tricky tool. You know what I mean? It's like a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? But from your viewpoint, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music industry?
I think it's easier, and if I could say that, that is, it's easier to get your face out there. Some people get it out for the wrong reason and stuff like that, but it's easier. It's easier to promote yourself. I think people overthink it a lot of the times. Some people just look at it, all right, they just want to get a lot of followers, but it's not really nobody tuning in. So yeah, you can have 1 million followers, but who are they really, clicking your link?
That's a fact.
You can catch a good 100 people that can do that, then you can do something on the internet. So
that's I think with 100 people.
Yeah, with 100 people.
Yeah.
You could do something with 100 people. 100
that's
people
that's
want to stick to, and loyal fans, you could definitely do something with that. So I
that's
think from that standpoint, the internet definitely helps the artists build their fan base, and even just get the word out there. It's just the way that people use it, honestly.
Yeah.
You just gotta really do your research on how to use it in a productive way.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. I like that. When you think back, what was some of the best advice you've ever been given?
It's crazy. I had this conversation with someone the other day. The best advice I was ever given was just be yourself. Do you like you said? You can be it. We first time speaking. My vibe is very different. I'm very. I'm not really like nobody else, honestly.
Yeah.
So and I love that about myself. That I'm not really like anybody else. People say like, oh, well, how you think this person music is, or who you compare yourself. I don't compare myself to nobody because ain't nobody like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no comparison. I'm not in no boat with nobody.
That's a fact.
I'm that boat by myself,
Yeah.
So I think that was the best advice I had. Just just do you. Just be you. Don't you can see somebody over here doing that. Yeah, it might look good for the moment, but continue to stay down your path and do your own thing. And I stick true to that every day. Every day I do it.
That's dope. That's dope. I can dig it. You coming through dropping jewels. You know what I'm saying? Talk your shit. You know what I'm talking about? If you could change something about the game, what would you change?
I would change the I don't. I want to make sure I use the right word. I would change the way that your average female rappers look at.
Mm.
I would change the whole that you got to be like more sex appeal than anything.
Yeah.
Um, I would change that even on a female standpoint. I would change that female artists feel like they don't even have to write for themselves. Like it's just like all I gotta do is
Yeah.
I would change that too.
Yeah.
Because that's just you just a display in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like you're not being yourself. Like I said, you ain't being yourself. You're being what somebody wants you to be. So I would definitely change that. With people just feeling like they have to change themselves to get to a certain point.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's interesting. How do you feel about the state of female hip hop?
It's actually going in a good direction. I'm gonna say
Okay.
in a good direction. I see a lot of artists like I always say everybody asks me like who would you say Tiara Wax.
Mm.
So like she's a great example of being herself, just doing her.
Yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
great artist, the lyricist,
Yeah.
everything, and she just her. She ain't really caring about what anybody else is doing. So I like that we do have a lot of people out there like that. We do still have a few that, but even so, they still want something. They don't care. Like it is what it is, whatever.
Yeah.
But I do like that it's females' time right now. It's definitely a time to enter right now. It's a good time to enter the game right now, the female. So
Yeah.
it's going in the right direction.
Yeah, 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 most definitely, and it's definitely it's some killers out here, some monsters.
Yes,
Like
it is. It definitely
it
is.
it is, and to be perfectly honest, I'm more of a fan for the female MCs than the male MCs these
Okay.
days.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie, like these females, they spitting. You know what I'm saying? The males, it's certain male rappers that's out here spitting like the males that you name, your Kendrick, your Coles, and you know what I'm saying. But for the most, like it seemed like the male rappers these days are more about sound, melodies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it gives you that R&B vibe and all that, and I'm with all that. But it seemed like the females,
They really
they
punching.
spit.
Yeah. Yeah.
They spit,
Yeah.
even if they half naked. They spit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You
So
hearing
yeah,
something?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You're not.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly. You hearing it?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. That's a
100%
fact.
too. Yeah.
If you could go back and give younger you some advice, what would you tell yourself?
Younger me, what would I tell myself? I would tell myself to stay focused. I would tell myself to not procrastinate. That was a huge opportunity for me as a kid. Even as a younger, when I first started rapping, I was like, I'll do that later on. I'll do that next week. I'll do that tomorrow. I can't be around people like that now in this day and
Yeah,
age.
yeah,
That procrastinate. We ain't got time. You know what I mean?
nah.
And I would have told my younger self that you ain't got time. Let's go do it now.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I just think about where I could have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If I was on the path I am now back then, where would I be right now? Who knows? You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
So yeah, I just keep pushing, keep swimming, keep going.
yeah,
I got a tattoo
yeah,
that say keep swimming, keep going,
yeah.
keep going,
Yeah,
keep going.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Yeah.
But you know what? You definitely got your feet on the pedal now. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it ain't no losses. It's all lessons. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
makes us who we
Of
are.
course,
You
of
know what I'm talking
course.
about? That's a fact. That's a fact. So with all that being said, what would you like to say to those who've been in your corner since day one? Your
Thank
A1s, your
you. I
day
mean, I
ones.
be blessed up and thank you. And I ain't gonna lie, you've been in my corner from day one. I know I'm very close with my supporters, fans, whatever you want to call them. I'm very close with, especially the people that came with me from battle rap and still here with the new transition. Because a lot of people, until this day, I still get, yo, when you battling again? When you going battle rap?
Yeah.
I still get those questions, but I'm not. But I really thank you. I appreciate the people that are on board with me with the transition. And for the
Yeah.
people that's not, is like, it's room for y'all right now.
Yeah, that's a
Right now,
fact.
might be. They don't
Come
want it
on
like
in.
that,
We all talking about.
But nah, yeah, I just thank you. I really, I appreciate any kind of love, honestly. So
Yeah,
just genuine thank you. When I say thank you, and I tell people I appreciate them, I mean that. I don't just say that to say that. I really mean that. So yeah.
that's dope. That appreciating word, it resonates with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you learn at an early age, motherfucker don't owe you shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Anything somebody do for you, you better appreciate it. You know
You
what I'm
better
talking about?
appreciate it.
You
Exactly.
better. You
Exactly.
better. That's a fact. So yeah,
Mhm.
I'm with you. So with that being said, we're gonna do this for them. You know what I'm saying? The A1s, the day ones, you support us, you know what I mean? I want to do something with you I call rapid fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you some quick questions. You try to give me some quick answers to give your supporters a little bit more insight on who you are. You wanna
Okay.
rock? You
All right. Let's
down?
go. Let's
All
go.
right, let's go. I like the energy. Let's get involved. The first thing I do or think when I wake up in the morning is,
I say my affirmations every morning.
if you know,
Every
you
morning.
know.
I say every morning. I tell her, "Thank you, God. I am blessed. I am well. I am strong. I am powerful. I am loved. I give love. I share every morning."
All right, how many jewels you gonna drop? You just gonna you just come in here with a gold mine today. You know what I'm saying? Talk your shit. Okay.
You asked it.
Hot or cold?
What does that mean, though? What? How
What do
cold?
you what do you prefer? Hot or cold? Hot,
Hot, hot.
hot. Favorite
Any day.
restaurant?
Uh, favorite restaurant. Favorite restaurant. Apollo's in Hall. No, excuse me. Apollo's in Brooklyn. If you know, you know.
Okay. It's a difference.
Yes, yes,
It,
yes, yes, yes. Apollo's in
yeah, I can
Brooklyn.
dig
Yes.
it. I'm from the Shy. I overstand. You know, yeah. One Harold's ain't like the other Harold's. Yeah, we going to
Right.
the one on
Exactly. Exactly.
63rd.
Exactly.
Okay. I'll let your boy. Chicken, fish, or steak?
Fish.
Favorite pair of shoes of all time?
Favorite pair of shoes. Or I'm gonna say Jordan 6s.
Okay. If you were stuck on a desert island and could take only 3 albums with you, which albums you taking?
Obviously, Lord Hills, of course, Miss Education. I'm gonna take. Actually, I'm gonna take College Dropout,
Mmm.
and uh, I'm gonna take. Let me see. Can I take a mixtape?
You can take, it's your world. You can take whatever you want to take.
I'm gonna take Lil Wayne Drought 3.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a classic mixtape too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Shout out to you.
yeah.
I see you over there. I see you over there. Okay. Favorite drink?
Favorite drink? I'm from New York, so it's Henny.
I
Everybody
like
say
that.
it's Henny. Now it's
I mean,
Casamigo. A lot of people go with the Casamigo, but I'm still with the Henny.
okay. All right. Favorite sports team?
Believe it or not, I'm not a sports fan, but if I had to pick a favorite sports team, I would. My son's favorite team would be Lakers, so I would go with the Lakers.
Okay. Your
Yeah, I'm not
son is
really
a
into sports like that, surprisingly.
your son is a very smart guy. LA all
Yeah,
day.
he is. Yeah, he
LBJ.
is. Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
that's a fact. Shout out to your son. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he is.
saying? That's a fact. Weekends or weekdays?
Definitely weekends.
Okay. How many times a day do you think about sex?
I'm gonna say, being honest, maybe like 4 or 5 times.
Okay, I can dig it. That's a normal response, to
That's
be
the
honest.
average, right? Is
Yeah,
that average?
that's a normal response. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? If you had one superpower, what would it be?
To teleport.
Mm, out the jam, huh?
I'm out of here.
Out of there.
I'm out of here.
Pew, we gotta go. Yeah.
I'm out of here.
In and out. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
I like these questions.
Okay. I'm gonna start the sentence and I want you to finish it for me, okay?
All right.
My name is starquiasha, and I am a.
A star. I'm a star.
I like that. I like that. Talk your shit.
Yeah.
What? So tell me, what's up next for you, man? What you got going?
Well, I do got an EP that's coming out. I'm not releasing the songs. I'm releasing videos first. So the second video will be out next week. The first one's already out, I-95. That's a single. The second one is Truth or Dare. That video will be out next week. Followed by 4 other tracks. They all vibes. When I tell you they are all vibes, they are all vibes. Like, everyone is vibes. So you're working on that. I got a podcast with my 2 best friends. That's called Sometimes You Need Clarity, and that's just really a vibe of friends sitting around and talking about anything on the table, like not leaving nothing out. And then, like I said, I'm really into my spiritual journey, so I do have a business. It's actually called Tsunami Mommy for a bunch of reasons, but just waves and energy, things like that. So you can find me on the gram for that too. I think I just spread love, honestly. I spread love, I spread peace, different ways of healing yourself, because, you're not healed, you can't heal nobody else, you can't help nobody else.
Talk your shit.
Pour from an empty cup. So, I'm really, I got a lot going on.
Yeah. That's dope. I see you working, and I'm excited to see what you do when you drop your next video. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to come on back through. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the video. You know what I'm saying? Do the whole thing when you drop your EP. You already know, Culture Gang, it's your boy Big Wall. We had a few technical difficulties, but we going to come back with starquiasha. She dropping a whole lot of projects. She got a whole lot going on, as you see. So when she drop it, she going to come through. We going to talk about it, and we going to make it a movie. So what we going to leave you with is her joint, I-95. Super dope. It's a vibe. You know what I mean? Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. Join the Culture Gang, so anytime I drop any kind of content, you'll be the first one to get it. And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are, so make sure they respect it. We're going to catch you on the next interview. We out of here.
Yeah, let's take a ride in the Brooklyn. Tell me everything you like, your desires and your comforts. I'm tryna be your most wanted. Code name text 8 for the great when you want it. Like baby, mine for the moment. Give a show for the audience. Think about it last time, next time let's record it. Just tell me how you want it. Let's take a ride on the Brooklyn. Tell me everything you like, your desires and your comforts. I'm tryna be your most wanted. Code name text 8 for the great when you want it. Like baby, mine for the moment. Give a show for the audience. Think about it last time, next time let's record it. Just tell me how you want it. Maybe we should take a ride, clear your mind, pass the time, that's a vibe. Tell me on your channels, baby, wanna watch the seasons lately, I'm subscribed. Let me paint the picture, baby, but you gotta use your ears and not your eyes. Overpackage, act surprise, I'ma still carry on if that's alright. That's alright, I'm tryna kick it now and in the afterlife. Waiting on my option, you just made it light. And if it get heavy, I'ma bag it twice. You just up the price, you know I'm nasty, right? Head from a maniac, that's a mastermind. I know everything he like, cause I mastermind. Put that baby boy to sleep without a pacifier. You just pacified, hey. This is how it feel when it feel right. Phone going off, I'm on and gone, you be in the zone. Vision positions you gon' put me in, but we get it on. Me and you. Yeah, let's take a ride in the Brooklyn. Tell me everything you like, your desires and your comforts. I'm tryna be your most wanted. Code name text 8 for the great when you want it. Like baby, mine for the moment. Give a show for the audience. Think about it last time, next time let's record it. Just tell me how you want it. Let's take a ride on the Brooklyn. Tell me everything you like, your desires and your comforts. I'm tryna be your most wanted. Code name text 8 for the great when you want it. Like baby, mine for the moment. Give a show for the audience. Think about it last time, next time let's record it. Just tell tell me how you want it. Tell me how you want it. Tell me how you want it. 80 on the Brook, no, you feel the vibes I'm morning. Rubbing on his head, don't swerve where you going. Married for tonight, probably single by the morning that he chill. As a matter of fact, I say it's slim, no aftermath. I'd be lying if I said I never thought about us going together. Tell me that I'm yours, I be jacking whatever. Problem on your own, we be potent together. Imagine that though. All facts though. In the middle with a rascal. Money coming in, let the cash flow. Swimming like the backstroke. I'ma give him what he asked for. Puff less, baby, pass smoke. We could pull over like gas gon'.
Okay, now bet you by golly wild time. When he with me, he's on mine. Perfect for whenever dig you for forever. Better believe he gon' shine. Cruising the Brooklyn, my skin the one he get under. You understand where I come from. Heart be melodic like drumming. Won't say I love him. I understand when he wants some. Oh God, hope I don't get too involved with the vibe. It just match me. I lay it down like the back seat. Won't say his name if you ask me. Switching lanes, I won't complain. He with the games, we both the same. Cocked his heart and there's no exchange. If it ain't even, I want to change. Dead ass though. He glancing, I'm glancing, he glancing back. We vibing the east, that's my kind of rap. I'm rubbing his arms cause he kinda stack. I could just picture the grip, but I'm trying to mac. Don't care what you know by no vibe or no chick that's before me. This vibe be my one and only. Just be my lover and homie. Right. This is how I feel when it feel right. Phone going off, I'm on and gone, you be in the zone. Vision positions you gon' put me in, but we get it on. Me and you.
Yeah, let's take a ride in the Brooklyn. Tell me everything you like, your desires and your comforts. I'm tryna be your most wanted. Code name text 8 for the great when you want it. Like big, be mine for the moment. Give a show for the audience. Think about it last time, next time it's recorded. Just tell me how you want it. Let's take a ride on the Brooklyn. Tell me everything you like, your desires and your comforts. I'm tryna be your most wanted. Code name text 8 for the great when you want it. Like big, be mine for the moment. Give a show for the audience. Think about it last time, next time it's recorded. Just tell me how you want it. Tell me how you want it. Tell me how you want it. Tell me how you want it.
We about to dress the coach.